Peace, this is Positive Force from Positive Force Productions. I want to give a big shout out to Irvin J Productions. I'm a promoter in the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia area. I do promotions in all areas of events such as parties, upscale parties, concerts, celebrity events. The purpose behind Positive Force Productions, or the reason for the name, I like to do events that bring people to a better state of mind when it comes to entertainment, specifically conscious. I think entertainment is supposed to bring a joy to people's lives or be an escape from your everyday daily activities. You know what I'm saying? So Positive Force Productions is a positive aspect of entertainment that I produce in order to bring people to a better state of mind, at least for that moment. Life is about moments, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to enjoy the moments. So while you're at a Positive Force Productions event, I want you to enjoy that moment. Positive Force Productions, I've been promoting events a little over 10 years. I got involved into promotions because me, myself, in the Trenton area, growing up in the urban area, I was an artist myself. You know, I used to rap. I used to be a hip-hop artist. You know, got to be big on myself, but I was pretty good, you know, back in my time, you know. Those came up in the 84, 85, 86 area of Trenton. You know, MC Force was a name that rang some bells, you know. I grew up, you know what I'm saying, loving entertainment. When I got to a certain position in my life where I was able to bring entertainment back to the area where I was from, you know what I'm saying, that's what I enjoy doing. Right now, currently, we got a new establishment opening called the Big Easy. And right now, I'm the entertainment director here down at the Big Easy. I want to continue to bring positive entertainment so people can come and have that escape for the moment and enjoy some good entertainment from Positive Force Productions. I booked several artists. I booked Jaheim, I did Jadakiss, did Mr. Cheeks. I did a show which other cities wanted to promote called Return of the God MCs. We brought Rakim, Brand Nubian, and Wise Intelligence from Poor Righteous Teachers together. There's never in the history of those artists' careers have they ever performed together. And for the first time, February 5th, 2010, right here in Trenton, New Jersey, at the state facility, the War Memorial Building, we brought those three artists together for a renowned show called Return of the God MCs. I've also done some old school artists in R&B field. I've done Enchantment, Rolls Royce, Instant Funk. We brought that to the Sovereign Bank Arena, now called the Sun Center. I did a gospel show with Donnie McKirkland, Kirk Franklin, and Yolanda Adams at the Sovereign Bank Arena. I've done a play over at the Tower Theater, you know, featuring Clifton Powell and Johnny Gill with A Real Man Please Stand Up over in Philadelphia. I've done shows in New York at the Club Sutra and SOBs in New York. We've done Brand Nubian over there. We brought Leaders of the New School, DMX over to SOBs. I've done some comedians at the War Memorial Building. We brought Michael Collier. I've done Tony Roberts with another promoter here in Trenton, New Jersey, Anthony Walker. Big props to Anthony Walker. Ted Carpenter. I brought him over here to the War Memorial Building. I have a nice list of artists that I've brought to the city of Trenton. And again, September 7th, I'm doing First Fridays here down at the Big Easy. We're bringing the Force MDs. You know, I'm doing First Fridays. Every First Friday, I'm gonna bring a celebrity, you know, here to Trenton. And I'm starting off with the Force MDs, you know, an old school classic, harmonizing R&B singing group. Positive Force Productions promotes at this present time out of the Big Easy, which is a new establishment in the downtown Trenton area. And now it's owned by a brother named Udabala. And Udabala has a consciousness about himself. And for those of you who know Positive Force, I also have a consciousness about myself. You know, I'm a member of the Nation of Gods and Earths. So I got a degree of consciousness about myself. That's why I promote the type of shows that I promote. So Udabala, again, is a brother of consciousness. So I felt that it was an obligation for me to connect with a brother of his character to bring quality shows to his establishment. I'm taking my time, my energy, my networking, networks that I build up throughout my history of promotion, and I'm trying to bring them all down here to have a quality venue for him to be successful, but at the same time for the residents of the city of Trenton to come down and enjoy. But if you got integrity, if you got good character, if you true to yourself, then others will see that you're true to yourself. And that's why I have made the connection that I made outside of this city. So if you're going to maintain yourself in this promotion game, you got to maintain a certain type of character, which is high integrity, good morals, and you got to be true to your word. Have you not heard that your word shall be bond regardless of whom or what? Yes, my word is bond, and my bond is my life, and I will give my life before my word shall fail. Again, on September 7th, we're bringing in the Force MDs. I got Eric Roberson lined up. We got an old school show. We got Ted Mills from Blue Magic lined up. I'm going to meet with Music Soul Child in Atlantic City in a couple of weeks. I'm going to make efforts to have him lined up. But look for a lot of neo soul. We're going to have some good comedians come through here. Again, the Big Easy is going to be a place that you can come to and relax. You know, and Positive Force Productions wants to provide that right here at the Big Easy, Trenton, New Jersey. If I was to give advice to anybody who wants to get into the promoting game, you got to have good character, you got to be true to yourself, you got to be true to others, and you got to make sure your finances are secure. Because again, like I said, you're going to win something, you're going to lose something. And if you can't stand to take that loss, then you might lose your shirt and you might not be able to recuperate. So you make sure you got to have the resources and the finances to be able to recuperate from a loss. But at the same time, if you're true to what I'm telling you, you're going to have many successes. Take advice from those who have proven to be successful in this game. There was a promoter in Trenton, New Jersey, Connie Mack. He brought a lot of good shows to Trenton War Memorial Building. I speak to him on a regular basis. You got Anthony Walker, another brother who I call my big brother. I look up to. He does a lot of successful events. So you got to take advice from different areas. Definitely be unique in this game, because when you're unique in this game, that's when you'll get people to support you and people to follow you. If you're unique, you know, we can't copy each other. You know, if one person's successful in doing what he's doing, then let him do that. You know what I'm saying? And give him his props for doing that. You know what I'm saying? So be successful in what you want to do. You know, and people give you props for what you do. For me, Positive Force, I want to say, please continue to support Positive Force Productions and the events that I'm trying to put together. I now have a website. You can go to pforceproductions.com. You can see all my current events, my past events, what events I have coming in the future. You know, you can also go check thebigeasy.com to see what events is coming down here to the Big Easy, downtown Trenton. Again, I'm not a selfish person, so I'm also going to put other promoters' events on my website. You may see an Anthony Walker event on my website. You may see a T-Bone event on my website. You may see a Round 1 event on my website, because I support those who support me. So follow me on Facebook, Positive Force. Follow me on Twitter, Positive Force 7. And go to my website, pforceproductions.com, and you can see all my events. Again, thank everybody for their support. Continue to support and spread the word. Come down to the Big Easy and support Positive Force Productions. Peace.